My name's Polly Brennan from Adventures Coaching, and I want to talk to you today about mindfulness. So mindfulness is a topic that's become more well understood. It's a subject that's been more talked about, and mindfulness is kind of on the tips of people's tongues these days. People are talking about mindfulness. Just to say a little bit about mindfulness. Mindfulness is not a new concept. It's an ancient art. It's centuries old. There's many myths around mindfulness. People might think that mindfulness is just a fad. People might talk about mindfulness having no evidence base, or people might just see it as a one size fits all, where it's about meditation, it's about breathing, it's about being in a transcendental state. People might connect it to something that's maybe not for them, and they might think of it as like an act or a task that you do, and then you tick the box and get on with life. But I think mindfulness is an approach to life. It's an approach that can actually weave into everything that you do in life. Mindfulness is very widely used in the management of anxiety, and it's really well incorporated into psychological therapies and stress reduction programs for people who've had mental health challenges. My suggestion is that mindfulness for you could just be an everyday part of life. Mindfulness is about trying to be present in the moment and stay in the moment. It's about slowing yourself down, and it's about no one size fits all. So no one activity or approach to mindfulness will work for everyone. Your job is to try a range of things and see what works best for you. Now, the second technique I want to mention is called the body scan. So we can get caught up in our minds, or we can get caught up in our worries and fears and become anxious. And doing a body scan brings us back and grounds us and brings us back into our physical body again. So you could start with your feet, and you could slowly build your awareness through your feet. Notice that the heels of your feet are rested, and notice which part of your feet are making contact with the floor. You could notice your calves and pay attention to your knee joints, and you can work your way gradually up your body, noticing where your body's being supported, allowing yourself to settle and be, and allowing yourself each time you breathe out just to settle and sink into the chair or wherever you're sitting or wherever you're lying. Let the strain of your back relax, and have your feet firmly planted, and let your buttocks sink into the chair, and work through your body, just building your awareness about where your body is in its space. And then eventually you can start to pay attention to where your body is in its environment, in the room you're in, and what's going on, around about where you are. A little bit like everything, it's like a muscle that you have to keep using to keep it strong. Mindfulness is a work in progress for me. It's something that I'm understanding better how it can help me, and really working on embedding this in my life. And I hope this is something that you'll give some thought to too, because this is about applying habits to your life that are going to help make you a really strong and robust and resilient individual. And I wish, that's my best hope for you, and my wish for you is that you can apply this to your life to really help top you up and have you fully thriving. Thank you for listening.